You two okay? Stephen, was that a much better performance from the side out there?
Yeah, I'm delighted. We knew it was going. It's a really difficult place to come here. St Mirren have started the season really well. Robbo's got them really well organised defensively. So delighted to come here, keep a clean sheet, and obviously get the 3 goals.
Do you feel that, especially in the second half, getting those 3 goals, it can be a start of better things to come for the players?
It's certainly a step in the right direction, especially going into the international break where you've got that couple of weeks before you play again. I think it was really important for us today to come here as a group, and for everybody within that group and the fans as well. Just to listen, there's still a long way to go, but it's certainly a step in the right direction, as you say.
How's the atmosphere in the dressing room? Is it obviously it would be a low point on Thursday, starting to pick up in there?
Listen, we just have to take the positives out of today, and listen, as I said, you get a clean sheet, you score 3 goals, you come away with the 3 points. That's all that matters today. We're not getting ahead of ourselves. It's only a small step to where we want to go, but it's a positive step, and that's the most important things, and I'm sure the players will take some belief from that.
Stephen, you spoke about the need for unity within and around the club after the game of Thursday. When you see what the banner that the fans are doing, does that show you the sort of size of the task that's ahead of the club to get everyone back on board?
Listen, there's people who are entitled to their opinion. Fans share players share the same frustrations as the fans, but obviously we get the opportunity as staff and players to change things on the pitch. So, but like I just said to the players there, just thank them for the last couple. That wasn't why I wanted to be, because I wanted to get 2 positive results over these games. But I've just thanked them in terms of their effort and desire. Because it's not easy also coming back off Thursday night, the quick turnaround, the game, early kick off today. But I couldn't ask any more from them in terms of what they've given me.
Do you still expect to be involved come the other side of the international break?
I really don't know. I think, as I said before, the remit was just to come in and probably take these 2 games first and foremost. And now it gives the club and the board an opportunity to probably get somebody in place you would expect. But who knows in football? I wouldn't have thought I would be sitting here either, so I'm not too sure.
Have you managed to take any enjoyment from the experience?
Good question. It's been intense. Certainly, it's been different, but I think at moments I have probably enjoyed it. But yeah, I probably need to sit down and review everything after this year and sort of debrief a little bit, because it's just all been one thought process after another in terms of getting us ready for both games.
How impressed have you been with Seema? Team's not been playing well in the last few weeks, but he's certainly seemed to come into a rich vein of form.
I think he's in a good place, so he is. He obviously offers you that goal threat, and he's producing the numbers in terms of that minutes. You're just trying to get him in the right areas, and he's got that rawness about his game as well that it causes teams problems and opposition's problems. So I just brought him off at the end there because obviously he's been in some shift over the course of the 2 games. So delighted with him.
What was the decision? What was behind the decision playing Zach? I mean, is that sending a message to other guys that you're giving a young guy at 17 in there, or is it just because he deserved his opportunity?
Yeah, I think we need to freshen things up a little bit after the game the other night as well. We're obviously limited in terms of the numbers we've got at the minute, so a few younger players come into the equation, and listen, we've all been there as younger players, need an opportunity, and I thought Zach started the game really well. He was a threat. We know he's got that power and pace, and he was causing them problems. So unfortunately for him, he's picked up an injury. We don't know to what extent just yet, but I was delighted at the impact that he had whenever he did play.
Was it a hamstring injury? It looked a pretty bad one.
It did. It was a hamstring injury, and at half time he maybe wasn't as positive, but after the game there he was a little bit more positive. But listen, you don't know until you get these serious things assessed properly and get them scanned or whatever. So I'll not comment any further in terms of that.
But it's been when he came on, I mean, Ross came on and replaced him. And
yeah, like obviously I brought Ross on the other night, on Thursday night, and I thought for the short time he was on, he had a little bit of an impact in the game. And one thing that young players will give you is that energy and enthusiasm up front. Whenever you're maybe looking for a little bit of spark, and that was behind the thinking today.
You said it's been an intense week. What do the next 6 months, 9 months hold for you? What do you think?
I don't know what tomorrow holds for me, to be honest, but yeah, I've no idea. Obviously up until this point I've been continuing my rehab. Obviously I've got to make the decision in terms of that, but I'm going to try and play on or not. And yeah, I really don't know what it's like 6, 9 months look like.
You got a positive outlook about it though?
I've got a positive outlook on life.
Yeah.
All all's going to be good, not a problem.
Does just getting that little taste of it give you kind of change your way of thinking going forward, think well, maybe like to be involved in some way, shape or form in the coaching team?
I've always sort of thought further down the line I would go into management. This opportunities came totally out of the blue, of course. It's been a steep learning curve, but I think I've learned a lot, and just even over the 2 games and the few days that I've done this job. But obviously I've got a lot of support behind me in terms of the staff that are already here and the staff brought in to help me, so that's been massive for me, and the players as well. Obviously I've got respect there. I've been in the dressing room with the majority of them for a long time, and I just wanted to try and give them the tools to get a performance and result over the 2 games. Unfortunately, because I couldn't do it on Thursday, but I'm delighted for them and everybody involved in the club that we've managed to get a positive result today.
Everybody says that managing Rangers is one of the most pressurised jobs there is. I mean, I know you've only been in it a short period of time, but I mean, is it? Did you feel that when you were?
No, 100%. It's intense, and I find out we're just the short period that I've been doing it like. So didn't expect anything less, to be honest, because as intense as a player, but obviously there's added pressures as a manager you don't have as a player. So yeah, but it's been a good experience overall.
Stephen, there's been obviously a lot of injuries. Can you just go through the boys that are still out at the minute and just give us an indication whether or not they're going to be back for
I'll have to go through that, to be honest. There's so much in my mind, but I just was kind of focusing on what we had available for these 2 games. There will possibly be a couple that come back after the international break.
Any names?
In terms of, but yeah, everything's up in there, so I'm not going to name names in terms of anything.
Does the international break come at a good time then for these guys? Been a lot of pressure in the last 4 minutes.
I certainly hope so. Listen, obviously win today, I'd like another game to try and build upon it again, and now we're going to have a break, so that just depends how you look at things. And the schedule is the schedule. Whenever the boys come back, it's going to be really intense again in terms of the games and the quick turnaround, so it would be really good if we could get a couple back, certainly.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Steve.
Cheers.
Cheers.